So your first question might be, what is this made of? And once you know it's king oyster mushrooms, you will probably want to skip the video for one of these two reasons. You don't know where to get it from, or you have seen a similar recipe using it as calamari. But bear with me for a minute and I will explain. I saw many videos talking about king oyster mushrooms, and I also wanted to see what the fuss is all about, but I also couldn't find it anywhere, and all of a sudden it was right in front of me in an Asian shop. So I recommend you go around to different Asian shops or markets and ask the owners for this specific type of mushroom. I'm sure they will get it for you. Now, how is this different from other recipes? Keep watching, I'll show you how I reinvented the wheel. I first thought these mushrooms are gonna be meaty. I mean, look how they shred. But once I fried them in some oil, the texture became so chewy, like get stuck between your teeth chewy. I couldn't think of anything else but calamari. The problem was always making them taste fishy. Adding roasted seaweed is a good solution, but it comes with 3 problems. 1, it's dark and will make the calamari black if you just stick it to it. 2, good luck trying to stick each one individually and frying them. And 3, once you fry the seaweed, it loses a lot of its taste. If you remember in the fish video, the seaweed was protected by the rice paper and also incorporated into the fish meat. If you haven't seen that video yet, please watch it after this one. So here's what I came up with. I put a couple of seaweed sheets in the grinder and ground them down to a powder. Then sifted that powder, and I'll be using both the flakes and the powder in this recipe. To prepare the mushrooms, I remove the heads and slice them into 0.5 centimeter to 1 centimeter slices. If you have small ones, cut them diagonally to get larger rings. Then with this kind of peeler or a small knife, I'll cut an inner circle, and you might even get 2 rings out of each slice. This was actually fun, not as much work as I thought it would be. At the end I got really good yield out of 8 mushrooms. You can fry the odd shapes in the same way, but I had enough rings, so I made mushroom sauce with these over some mashed potatoes. For the tentacles, I'm using beach mushroom. It's not as chewy as king oyster mushrooms, but it's good enough. You can also use seafood mushrooms. They're kinda the same but have longer stems. I'll separate them carefully, cut the roots and tops, and remove any single pieces. I used those in the sauce as well. If you're not trying to impress anyone, then king oyster mushrooms should be enough. Now in some oil and medium heat, I'll fry the mushrooms for a couple of minutes and cover them for 5 more minutes. This step will make the mushrooms chewy and easier to handle when coated. Let them cool down for a bit, then add in the larger seaweed flakes, garlic powder, sea salt, lemon or lemon salt, some plant-based milk, and few drops of vinegar if you like. Mix them and let it marinate for at least 30 minutes. Meanwhile, I cut some sweet potatoes into thin slices, spiced it with grilled spice, cornstarch, panko breadcrumbs, and olive oil. Mix them professionally like this and air fry them. In a mixing bowl, I added 3:1 ratio of flour and cornstarch, 1.5 cups of flour to 1/2 cup of cornstarch. This turned out to be a little too much, so reduce the amount depending on how much mushrooms are you frying. Then I added garlic powder, black pepper, lemon salt, and panko breadcrumbs. Fish your calamari from the marinade and toss them around in the coating mix until covered from all sides. Then move them to a different plate before frying. I used a kitchen glove to avoid the mess, but I still made one. The small rings like to lock back in place, so make sure you remove them. No science needed here. Heat your oil, test it, lay the rings carefully, and fry it till golden brown. Fish them out and drain the excess oil with kitchen paper. Now is the important part. I put the seaweed powder in an old spice bottle and sprinkled on top of the hot calamari. Then a generous squeeze of lemon and dash of sea salt if needed. This fresh seaweed powder should give a fishy taste, so add as much as you need. I hope you enjoy this. Please subscribe if you think I earned your subscription. Like and comment on the video. That will help me grow the channel and make better videos. Thank you for watching and enjoy the B-roll.